Hi, friends. How are you today? It's Anita Kaiser coming to you from Anita Kaiser Wellness. And if you're not familiar with me, I'm a coach for empaths. And yeah, I help empaths get a more solid ground underneath them so that they can know what's theirs and what isn't and feel strong in their boundaries when they need to say no, because so many of us empaths think it's our job to fix everything. So I wanted to share with you today, this is going to be a bit of a vulnerable post for me. I wanted to share a little bit more about my own personal journey and my own personal struggle. So if you've been following me for a while, you know I'm big on new moon intentions. And I use this book from Jen Spiller, The New Moon Astrology. It's been my guide for many, many years. And we just had a new moon this week, and it was a new moon in Aries. And so this book that I just showed you, it has all the astrological symbols and the new moon in each. And so in each new moon, each astrological symbol covers certain things, certain aspects of our lives and our personalities. Pardon me. And so in Aries this past week, Aries is all about new beginnings, self-focus, innocence and authenticity, self-discovery, independence, courage, and disengaging self-absorption. So the way this book is set up, in each new moon, there are a series of questions or statements that you can make to intentionally shift patterns and programs that we're running on, right? And they're not always things that we're so aware of, right? And sometimes a lot of us have deep programs that we come in with and that we try and work through. And depending on how much personal work you've done so far, it's okay if this seems a little out there. But I wanted to share, I had the opportunity to sit down and do my new moon wishes on Tuesday of this week. And then I also have this other book, and this is The Goddess Within. It's a journal that I got 7 years ago. And I have just been using this journal for my new moon wishes, only my new moon wishes. And so, we all have a little bit of extra time on our hands right now. And so after I did my new moon wishes on Tuesday, I went back and looked at, I didn't realize I had 7 years, right? So that was my first, oh my God, I've been doing this for 7 years. And then I went back through my book and looked at all the new moon in Aries that I've completed. And I try and be very consistent with this, but let's be honest, some months it just doesn't happen, especially over 7 years. So I did have, I think, 3 or 4 years where I've done the new moon in Aries. And I found it so, so interesting. And what I noticed when I went back and looked at this is that I have made the same 2 wishes. And the way the new moon wishes work, you get 10. I don't know why. This is just what you get. You get 10 in theory that you get to make each new moon. So in these years, I have 2 of the same new moon wishes, which I found really interesting. Those are obviously things that I've struggled with, because I've had this same wish each new moon in Aries in this particular time frame for 7 years. And so I wanted to share this with you because we all have these struggles, right? We all have these moments where we wish, oh, I wish this relationship were easier. I wish I didn't feel so alone. I wish whatever it is, right? And so when I saw that I had been holding these same wishes for 7 years, it makes me think I'm holding myself in discomfort here, but there is some piece of me that believes that that is easier. There is some piece of me that believes I don't deserve that happiness or I don't deserve that relief with these particular wishes. And it just made me think about this time we're in now and how important I believe it is to really look at the things that you've been putting off, letting go of, or shifting, right? Whether it's family struggles, resentments, anger, irritation, fear, whatever it is, I invite you to take a look at your life and really think about, is this how I want to continue things? These struggles, these old beliefs, these limiting programs, do I want those to continue until my last days? And for me, when I look at that, I know I'm done with that stuff. So when I could see that I've been holding on to it for so long, I know that I'm ready to shift this now. And that means I have to work at it. It doesn't just happen because I say it, right? I have to go through and tap and journal and connect in and really notice as I start to reduce that angst feeling or the pressure inside me, really be honest with myself and notice. And you know, it might take a few rounds of tapping, really intentional tapping, or it might take me another few weeks and I may need some support with it. And that's okay. So I know this is probably much longer than I normally do, but I just really wanted to share this with you. And I'd love to know what you're seeing in your life that you want to shift. And if you have this opportunity, if you can look back and see, wow, I've been doing this same thing for quite some while. I wonder if I'm ready to change the pattern. I wonder if I'm ready to shift it. So, of course, if you decide you are ready to shift it, I have space for 4 more new clients. And I'd love to guide you, support you, hold you as you walk through those emotions that might not be easy to walk through. And so do let me know, do share your questions, do share any feedback you have, and I hope that you are well and safe during this time. Much love.